Midwest Drizz in the building. First of all, I like to thank God. Second of all, I like to thank my whole Black Compass family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? And one other thing I like to say, any artists out there that want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the media being all in your battles, all on your records, dancing, come to Black Compass. Yo, Black Compass Media, Midwest Drizzy, in my opinion, with the one united front's own, Mr. Entertainment himself. We here with my man Battle Truth. What's going on, brother?
If you smell... That's funny.
What the truth? What the truth is cooking.
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm good,
man. I ain't even hear your intro music come on. Did you play your music, bro?
It's gonna be on when this drop. We put it on at the beginning of the episode, so it's definitely gonna be there.
Oh, I like that. I like that jam, man. That track sounds nice, man. Don't change that, man. That be sounding raw.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You know, it's good to have you back on. The people been wanting the truth. Man. People always want Battle Truth back on, man. They've been waiting for us to do another one of these.
Oh yeah. We that yin and that yang right now, man. So go on and tell the people the good news, brother, man. Let them in on the good news.
Look, man. You know, me and Battle Truth, man. You know, this has been my guy, man. I've been supporting him. He been supporting me and Black Compass. Even through all the turmoil and everything, he always supported and looked out. We're going to be bringing y'all this like once a week, man. We're going to bring y'all one of these fire joints. Whatever's popping, whatever's going on, we're going to touch on it. No holds bar, no biasness, no politics. This is what we're going to be doing.
Right. And look, and just like Rex said when he thought K-Shine came back, hashtag. And Rome, DMV, and Caps ain't gonna break this one up.
Oh,
let's go, fam.
Let's go, man. So you've been making noise. First off, shout out to you, man. You done jumped in the interview bag and just took over the game, man. Math, Hoffa, Hitman, Big T. You just jumped in the interview bag and just took it over, man. What's going on, man?
You can't leave out Jazz, man. You know you gotta put Jazz in the mix, man.
Yeah.
Can't leave her out.
Hey, so how do you actually like doing interviews?
It ain't that I like doing interviews. It's just that I'm gonna put it this way. I like interviewing the people who I want to interview, and I'm not gonna interview nobody that ain't really good, because it seems like the people who always complain is the people that's not doing. So the people who I want to interview is the people that's doing good, and I ain't got to wrestle with that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's just selective few who I want to interview, who I feel like I have a good, nice conversation with, man, and just open up some personal things that I feel cool with. So right. So for the most part, it ain't that I like doing interviews. I just like giving the people just something different that they not used to get. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like what you be doing. You see what I'm saying? It's like we more relatable, we more down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And they feel comfortable rocking with us when we talk to them. And you see how long they want to stay on and how personal they get when they rock with us. So it's like that, man.
Right. Well, man, you definitely killing it, and you're doing a great job. The interview's definitely been fire. We all be tuned into that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Let's touch on. I've been watching your blogs, man. Everybody, go make sure y'all subscribe to Battle Truth channel, man. Go subscribe to that. The Goonies attack on Hitman. What, like? It's kind of, it came out of nowhere on Twitter. Jack Boy Twerk kind of start bombing on Hitman a little bit. What did you think when you first saw that?
I understand when you do things. I understand when you do things I understand when you're doing things because you want the battle, you want the bag. Ain't nothing really wrong with that. I think I was more offended in how the media, as far as like PSA podcast, Jay Black now, I'll be more offended how they understand and know the history of this stuff and don't challenge some of the claims that they say out of their mouth pertaining to Hitman. Like
Let's
he
go into
only do
detail.
one round. He only do one rounds. Like he only had one rounds. After one round, he ain't really good. That's not true, man. That's not true at all. He mostly, like the majority of all his battles, he had 3 rounds. Like if we go through his resume and we just say where he came with 4 rounds at in the battle. Now we go through this man's resume and you'll see he had 3 rounds against Verb. He had 3 rounds against Clips. Mm-hmm. He had 3 rounds against Suge. He had 3 rounds against O-Red. He had 3 rounds against Rock. He had 3 rounds against K-Shine. He had 3 rounds against the casino guy he just battled, Cortez, Big T. You get to see, but here's the thing that gives me the most, Drizzy.
Yeah.
I don't like when it seems like when the brothers from the Midwest, we always got to go the extra mile. You get what I'm saying? And I know that if Hitman and Verb was on the East Coast, they wouldn't have to go through what they go through. It'll be given to them so easily. But the thing about it, but because they from the Midwest, it's like nothing is never good enough. Like again, let's just take the Mook and Luck situation. Before Verb beat Luck, Mook was hands down leading in the votes of who is the all-time GOAT.
Yeah,
Lux wouldn't dare say he was because he lost to him twice. And Mook wouldn't allow Lux to say that because he know he beat him twice. Even when they battled each other, he say, so this conversation of us being a GOAT, let's just kill that right now. You see what I'm saying? Right. And even Lux on record saying Mook got him. So that was not the thing. So when Verb go against Mook, he beat Mook. But before he beat Mook, what they said, oh, Mook gonna kill him. Mook gonna slaughter him. It's over, it's done. So Verb beat him. Now that battle didn't count. Really didn't matter. This is the one right here. Now Lux to go. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
now Lux to go again. Like, come on,
so
man.
you feel like they constantly moving the field goal post back. All right, you did this, but now you got to do this. Like they just constantly.
Yeah, good analogy. That's a very good analogy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Same thing with Hitman. And it's crazy because I wasn't even thinking about it, Drizzy, till I really got to elaborate. I'm like, and Hitman actually is the #1 battle rapper in the game. It's like Verb the GOAT, but Hitman is the #1 battle rapper in the game.
Now, what makes you say Hitman is the #1 battler in the game?
Okay,
let's get into that.
Well, he haven't lost in like what 4-5 years. He like on a 4-5 year run without losing. Then you also got to understand that all the battles he took, he came in as the underdog. Let's just be, and I'm gonna keep it real. He was an underdog to me too. I didn't pick him against Rock.
I picked Hitman against Rock. Shout out to me for that. I was being biased. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be rooting for Hitman. Hitman, one of my favorites and shit. So.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, okay, Hitman gonna lose to Rock, especially if it's in a small room. I say he don't stand a chance. Right. The only chance he have is if it's on the main stage. Then I may give him the advantage, but I got to go with Rock. Then we went up against K-Shine. Same thing. I'm like, I don't think Hitman gonna get Shine. You get what I'm saying? Especially seeing that he's doing the wilding out thing. I added all the distractions. I added all that. But man, this brother continued to defy the odds and become successful. Like, dang. And what's crazy, when he come back and beat him, he's blowing them dudes out the water.
These battles ain't even close. That Rock battle, that Shine battle, them battles not close.
And at the time, these two are the top dudes in the game. Because you remember, Shine had just wiped T-Rex out the water. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, dang. And I'm saying to myself, like, man, they trying to set Hitman up, man, and they throwing him them killers. And that brother literally obliterated them brothers, man. So it's not only that. Then you look at, and if you're going by views. Now, when you're going by views, let's just be honest. And some views and stats is false, and I don't really rock with that. Like for instance, when you add in oxymoron, do we really have to? We don't count that. You get what I'm saying? We talking about real views. We not talking about shoddy horror who got the UK in. Well, let's talk about real. No disrespect. Let's just look, no hold barred on this show.
Yeah, no
I'm
holds
talking
barred,
about
man.
real. Yeah, real black battle rappers who have the real forerunners who run in the game. We talking about those. All the top of the line battle rappers, not Oxymoron got the whole Russia, Shotty Horror got the whole UK. No. So them views is like the numbers is stacked. You get what I'm saying?
Spiked a little bit.
We talking about
spiked a little bit.
Yeah, they spike. So we talking about when you putting all the killers in the pot, the Hollow, the Lux, the Verb, the Tay-Rock, the Serve, the Arsenal, put them in a dude killing them on the numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? So he got the most views. His success, he got a good high percentage in winning battles. He bigger than popularity wise. He bigger than Lux. He bigger than Mook. He bigger than Hollow now. So he's bigger than them popularity wise also. So if you look at what he's doing, he like the number one dude in the game. He's bigger than Surf too.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I can agree. I mean, I think DNA and them, they have more views, but they got like 60 more battles than him too. So
right.
If you go
but then when you look at
per battle, he's averaging probably like 2.5, 3 million per. So yeah, his views is definitely crazy.
And if you do the top five views ever in URL history,
he up there like four times, ain't they?
He got four out of the five.
Damn.
4 out of the 5.
You can't really argue that.
Other battle rappers, right? He make other battle rappers number great. So he winning. Plus he got the most views. Plus he more popular than them now. So he like the number one battle rapper in the game. If his numbers better than Lux and Mook and Hollows, you can't argue that. And he winning.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what can you? The facts is out there.
Now, Jack Boy coming at him, right? First off, do you think Jack Boy would even stand a chance against Hitman?
I respect Jack Boy, and I think Jack Boy is good. But here's the thing I don't like. I don't respect. Okay, now let me ask you one question before I go off into this.
Okay.
Is this going to collide with the other topic we're going to do as far as like the new era?
Okay.
Because what I want to say finna be a little crazy. And I'm just going to throw it out there because I don't really care. I don't trust this new era. When you got the cliques and teams, I don't trust it at all. You got these guys group writing with each other. They call it sparring, but these brothers sitting there group clicked up and they all ghost writing with each other and all them things. That ain't how the game was back then. Look, let's keep it real. We could listen to Verb, Hitman, and Young Ill and them and know that them brothers was not writing each other bars. We could listen to Arsenal, Surf, Old Red, Shotgun Suge, and know them dudes was not writing the same thing. These dudes got these PG 1 step, 1, 2, 3 step, bow movement going on. And man, these dudes is
Are you
really
tired of the bow
right.
thing? Are you tired of the bow?
Oh, I'm so tired of that, man. It don't even make... It seems like that's an escape bar that people use now. Those are escape bars that people using now because you could easily say it and make it out of a bar. You get what I'm saying? You can easily say, let go my ego. Pow! Now I scrambled him. You get what I'm saying? You can easily say that. You know, it's like, it's an escape bar. You know what I'm saying? Like you got writer's block. What to say right here? Oh, bow. Then bow what? Now you closer to God. Bow. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's an escape bar, fam. So when I look at what Jack Boy and them doing, yes, these brothers got talent, yes. I think battle rap is a real tricky sport. Anytime you're going up against some of the best, you risk losing. But I don't think Jack Boy is seasoned to the point of a person like Hitman that, I mean, anybody can win, but the odds is more in Hitman's favor. I don't think Jack Boy did enough. He ain't even been on a big stage yet. He ain't even got big looks yet.
Wait,
you get what I'm saying?
Do you count the 2-on-2s as big stage looks? Or we don't even count 2-on-2s, do we? I really don't look at those as real. I like them as like exhibition games to me. Like them, like I don't know.
Yes
I like
and no.
But see, I like Jack. I think Jack is talented. I think he's definitely improving. Cause me and him, we had this conversation. Cause I was one of the people from the door that was on Jack. Like, nah, you talking reckless and
Right.
you ain't beat nobody. You ain't did none of that. He's been doing good. I think he's won. I haven't seen the Big T battle. I'm hearing Jack Boy won. I'm hearing Big T won. So I got to see it for myself.
Right.
But his previous 2 battles, I think I had him beating Steams, and he cleaned none up pretty easy. He's been improving.
Yeah, but look at who you name. Look at who you name.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hitman is a whole nother. Hitman is a whole nother level. But let me ask you this though. Don't you like? Okay, when Hitman them came in, or let's go Arsenal Rex. Arsenal spelling out T-Rex for $5,000, talking about how I'm better than
right.
Hitman came in, Verb them came in calling out NYB, calling out the whole New York City. Ain't that kind of why we liked them? Because they was talking it, but they was backing it up too. Like we enjoyed them talking, right?
Yeah.
So,
but the only thing about what they do, they talking sound stupid, man. The things they say sound stupid. Like Jack Boy Maine say, he's the best performer, and Hitman got his title. Wait, you not even in the top 40, probably not even top 50. So how do you just go from being a person? Look, let's just keep it real. Look, again, I like Jack Boy Maine. I think he came a long way. I think that John the Don thing is off him now because for a long time, the battle rap community didn't want nothing from him after that John the Don thing with the drugs and them saying he gonna catch a ball head. I think that hurt him a lot in his career to the point people didn't want to root for him. People didn't care about seeing him because there's certain things in battle rap you just cannot do that it make the people turn on you, and that was one of them. Especially coming from John being somebody respected in the battle rap community. But now it seems as though time allowed that to let people give him another chance. And then he say something else crazy. And it's like, now you going at the best dude who on top of the food chain. Ain't nothing really wrong with that, though. But it's the things he's saying. Like he's saying he's the best performer, but when have you really ever been known as being a performer? I never knew he was known for being even in the category of being a performer, especially when you went up against YK, who outperformed you and literally had the majority of the battle rap community saying he watched you 3-zip, and that hurt you and put you right back to square one to now you starting to get a little light from your none battle. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how you top performer when you saying that's your title, that's yours? Well, let's just be realistic. You're not even better than y'all leader. Twerk is a better performer than you. And you see what happens to Twerk when he go up against top-tier battle rappers. Here's the thing about the new dudes. Again, they have an identity crisis that's really hurting them. They all
said an identity
like
crisis. Come on.
Yeah, it's an identity crisis. Look, you just said it yourself. Ain't you getting tired of the bow? Yes, we get tired of the bow. Not only that, they all got this DMV, New Jersey twerk rhythm and swag to them. Like, you get what I'm saying? Where they all sound alike. So they don't have a true identity. They slogans horrible. They signature moves horrible. So the thing about it is when they going up against these top tiers, they win percentage is horrible. Look again. Let's just take New Jersey twerk. Who they pushing? He pushing New Jersey twerk, but he lost to Clips. He lost to Arsenal. I had him losing to Verb. He lost to Cortez. So when
I agree with Twerk is actually one of my favorites. I agree with everything you just said. I had him losing those battles too. I really like Twerk, but he did lose
right. And
those
if you
battles.
if you think of this, what I'm saying, and if you think about look at Av. Av came in trying to hit hard. What happened? Oh, Red popped him. Should popped him right behind that. K-Shine popped him. Now he may say, "Oh, he beat Mav." Okay, but really, Mav?
Yeah, he cleaned Mav up. Mav and Magic, he cleaned them up.
Yeah, but look what you just said, Mav and Magic. Like at that time, when was they good though?
But wait, because Mav, this is when. Now, mind you, I'm one of the people. I actually had Ill Will beating Mav, and I had Snake Eyes beating Mav. But
I didn't.
Okay, now a lot of people were saying that, man, he went on Champion and got a cake. Everybody's saying he won 3 battles in 3 weeks. Av was the one that got him out of there clearly. So And he just
Yeah, but
Mav
he
just beat Hollow, so you can't even downplay a Av beating Mav.
No, no. What I'm saying is, but at that time, come on, Mav even said it out his mouth at the Hollow battle. He was like, I admit I don't really be taking battles serious and things, but this one I'm taking serious. You get what I'm saying? And we could see it in his performance of what he done. It's like, look, like I even said the same thing about Mav. Like, that's what makes me mad about Mav sometimes. Mav sometimes can have a good performance, and then he get this I don't give a F moment, and it'll just go. He'll do good this battle, and then lose the next 3 or 4, and you'll be like, hey, fam, what are you doing, man? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when Al beat him, it was one of those times, and I'm like, hey, man, that brother sometimes seems like he got a lot on his mind. But all I'm saying is, when you look at the win percentage of when these dudes getting these shots to go up against these top tiers they calling out, their win percentage is not good at all. It's not good at all. They lose. Let's just take even Geechee Gotti. He got popped by Danny Myers when given a shot. Then he got popped by K-Shine. They tried to hate on him.
Hold on, wait. Let's stop right there. Hold on, wait. Let's stop at the K-Shine. I'm going to be honest because I went back. Now, mind you, I had Geechee as my champion of the year. I had Geechee beat. Now, listen, I had Geechee beating Shine, right? Now, I rewatched that battle probably a week ago. K-Shine won that battle. I'm going to leave it at that. To me, this is the first time. All this time, I had Geechee Gotti winning that battle. I rewatched that battle a lot of times. I just rewatched it again probably 4 or 5 days ago. I think K-Shine won that battle. I'm not even going to hold it.
Shine was in his bag, man. That was crazy.
But yeah, that was crazy.
Continue, but my thing, like I said,
you said he got popped by. I don't. He lost to Danny. He lost to Sean. He lost to. What you was going
T-top.
down?
He lost to T-top. He lost to T-top. Yeah, first and third. He lost to T-top first and third. Go back and watch it again.
I had Geechee.
Okay, go back and watch it again. Okay, I get it. Don't pick this, but watch it again. But I had T-top first and third, man. It was a good battle, though. I ain't gonna lie, good battle. And I like Geechee Gotti. See, my thing about this is I don't be hard on people. I just be wanting it to be fair, man, because sometimes the fans could get too far to the point where they hurt the sport. And I heard people like we talked about that. Me and who was that talking about that? Me and Big T. We talked about that. Like when Shine in the Geechee battle, he did that, and the man win like that, and then you got people politicking against him. Oh, he wasn't gang banging until he battled Geechee. Oh, they was gassing him up in the building. Oh, he told Jazz not to say nothing in her corner. All these technicalities to just take away from what the brother did, to the point where sometimes it make the brother be like, damn, I mean, what's the use if I go this hard only for me to not even get my proper due respect? So when I see the young dudes doing what they doing, coming at the vets, I don't really care about that. I mean, it's good sport. But it just, I ain't really salty at them. I be tripping off the media. Like, when he was saying all that stuff on 3-Letter Man channel, that brother ain't never once said nothing, but he challenged other people sometimes on things. Like, I'm like, this dude saying Hitman he only do 1-rounders. So how he don't know that? Like me, you see how like me and you talking about it? Mm-hmm. How he
so you got a problem with him not challenging that point that Jack Boy was making?
Yeah, like they I don't get how they do that sometimes. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like on Black Compass, when y'all doing y'all thing. Now, usually for the most part, when a rapper come up, they say something, y'all will challenge them sometimes like, no. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think that. I ain't had you winning. Oh, I thought you lost in that battle. Or you didn't do too good in that one. And y'all be real, you know, we like the same energy. Like, nah, that was good. That was trash.
It's just honest conversation. Yeah.
Right. They be on there saying, like, when, what dude name from, who just snapped on Cortez, what's his name?
J.R. Ryder.
J.R. Ryder, he go on the Angry Fan. Now, you know Caps know about battle rap, man, like the front and back of his head. This man saying all this stuff, but yet, Caps have Cortez on his show, ride for him. Oh, Cortez hot, he this and that, he that. Cortez, But you let Nick Man, he trash. URL shouldn't book him for another battle. He lost. He garbage. But you know this is a whole nother different Cortez. This dude is a killer right now. You get what I'm saying? But he let all that fly. Cassidy thing, let that fly. Jay Blacknam, it's like it's so selective.
Wait, what did Blacknam do? What did you have a problem with Blacknam?
When they pushing the agenda, the itinerary, like when they was even dissecting the Hitman Holler situation, the thing, when Hitman was saying that this is the easiest era to battle rap in, and he was talking about, no, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's so easy, why he not taking Twerk? First of all, he don't have to take Twerk because Twerk is the one y'all pushing in this part of the agenda and itinerary. And I see what's going on. It seems like I'm gonna tell you what the URL doing. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. This is what they doing is this. They want to get the most out of Twerk right now while he young, so you can take advantage of where his stock is at right now. See, think about it. If he get bigger and bigger, he make more money. So if you give him all the big people right now in the beginning of his growth, then when he get to the point where it's time for him to be making big money, all the big battles is done. All the big battles done. You get what I'm saying?
Interesting point.
Come on, baby.
Interesting.
You feel
point.
me? So you throw him all the big people that. Cause think about it, you battling Hitman 30,000 a battle, so you got to give him at least half that, at least. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Or probably not even that, because now what they want to do. Remember what Hitman said against him in the Rock battle? He said, "Look, I'm not even supposed to tell you what I got paid. They told me to be quiet."
Right. I'm coming
Rock
back
couldn't know what he was getting. Right, so Rock couldn't know what he was getting. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So do you think that? Man, I would want to see the battle though. But okay, do you think that it is? Do you think it's helping or hurting them getting all the big names? Like, okay, Twerk and Geechee, they getting all the big names right now, back to back. Do you think that's helping or hurting?
I think it's hurting them because what's happening is they doing the same thing to them they did to Chess, and that's what killed Chess' career. You pushing and putting too much on their plate that they can't handle. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you're seeing Twerk. Like Twerk lied on that tweet he did to he lied on that tweet he said to Hitman, and Jay Blacknam okayed it and let it go past. Like for instance, Ellie, stop. He said, I had my last choke I had on the URL was against DNA. He said, since then I battled Arsenal. I battled Arsenal, I battled Charlie Cliff, I battled Chess, and who else he named? And I battled Rum Nitty. And in all those battles I didn't choke in. Because Hitman said he ain't really ready. All he do is choke in small rooms and big stages, and that's what he do. Now, Twerk said that at the rebuttal. But Twerk lied in that rebuttal. Because in the Arsenal battle, he choked in the second round, and that's how Arsenal round was even more phenomenal, blew him out the water, because he choked in that round. In the Charlie Cliff battle, third round, he choked and jerseyed out in that round. He only rapped for like 1 minute in that round and choked and jerseyed out in that round. In the Chess battle, he choked in the second round, and that's why Chess had a nice second over him. He choked in that. In the Rum Nitty battle, he was good, but it ain't no telling what might have happened if that little scuffle didn't take place and they had that hour-long intermission. You get what I'm saying? So that was a lie.
Right.
So see, it's things like that. So I really be tripping off battle rap media, how they selective to certain people. You get what I'm saying? And when Jay Blacknam be pushing the agenda, these are some of the things that they sweep under the rug, and this what I be saying like that.
You don't view some of it as just stirring the pot, like we just trying to stir it up, like let's just see what could come up out of this. You don't see any of it as that.
I don't think New Jersey Twerk is the bigger battle for Hitman Holla. I honestly believe the bigger battle for Hitman Holla is actually T Top and not New Jersey Twerk. I
T-Top.
think the history is better, right? Because T Top set Hitman up for the strike 2.5 and hung that brother out to dry. You know what I'm saying? When all that stuff happened and Hitman came to his aid. Him and Hitman was on that radio station. And he came on a Hitman interview. And he wanted to let Hitman know what they was doing behind closed doors on the 2.5 strike. He the one told Hitman it was a lot of them that he got under him following his lead on the strike 2.5 and how they was all ready to go on strike. And Hitman came to support him. And they crossed and turned their back on him. I think they have a better history than Big T. I mean, not Big T, than the New Jersey Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want him to battle New Jersey Twerk because they want to milk Twerk for all they can right now, man. They pushing him like chess. Right. They giving him the chess push. You know what I'm saying? And and even though, and here's the thing about him, New Jersey Twerk is doing a moment where in his moments, they okay with him having moments, even though he losing battles. You get what I'm saying? He could give them a good moment, and they like, oh, that's good, but he lose battles. You get what I'm saying?
But in this era of like, okay, it's weird because I'm from the where like if you lost, you like didn't want to go outside, like. You know what I mean? Like you didn't want to lose, but now it's almost like the highlights and the moments mean more than actual winning. So is he even? I mean, because he's explosive. Like his first round versus Clips is one of my that's an exciting round. Like that's pure excitement. You know what I mean?
Right. But wouldn't that be the same thing?
Are they wrong for pushing that? If it seemed like because it seemed like the fans don't care if people are winning and losing. Like they just like. They want to see the twerk round. They want to see I'm strapped in, you know, like, so are they wrong for continuing to push it?
I don't think you're wrong for continuing. I don't think they're wrong for continuing to push it because business-wise, it's good for their business right now. But when you're looking at having the best interest for your product and your artist, that's not really good. That's not really good at all because you want to at least be adamant on allowing your product to understand the seriousness of being good. Period. You know what I'm saying? And this the thing why Surf at the same time don't really have why Surf don't really have a desire to actually go 100% because they get away with it too much. When you're telling them that they don't have to be good, like this is okay, as long as you give me something that's okay to be memorable, we good with that. And I think that's crazy. And if you listen to the Hitman Holla interview, I did with him, Hitman said something real powerful I want people to be mindful of. When I asked him how did he get his break on Wild 'N Out, he said one day Nick Cannon was on the internet and came across one of his battles and watched it and was like, wow, this dude is cold. That was fire. That was nice. Because I was asking him, do he think his hard work is paying off for him? And he said that was one of the reasons how he believed. He said he always been faithful to himself and always wanted to be the best. So every time he battled, he always made sure he just tried his best and did good because you never know. He said, what if I was just messing around in one of these battles and Nick Cannon happened to just come across one of them battles I didn't do good in, and he just saw one and just never wanted to see another one. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But by him being so good and having so much good stuff out there, it didn't matter which one Nick Cannon came across because it showed him good. You get what I'm saying? Right. And that's a good lesson to learn though, man, because he actually showed how he got picked up because he had no idea Nick Cannon was watching the battle. Like you never know who's watching. And Nick Cannon just so happened to come across one of his battles, saw it, was entertaining, like, oh, we got to get dude a call. He nice. And he said, Nick Cannon, give it to me, baby. He said Nick Cannon hit him in his DM and told him, hey, You need to try out for my show, man. I like your stuff. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They need to learn from that type of stuff and give your all. When you battling, it ain't about your opponent. Your legacy is on the line, fam. You never know who watching you, what break you might get. You know what I'm saying? So when these brothers have something like that, and that's what the URL and them need to be doing. They need to be grooming these young boys too, man, and just having a better understanding and relationship with them so that they can understand their worth and value. You know what I'm saying? But when you milking somebody, you just capitalizing financially, you ain't really trying to give them business tips like that because you thinking to yourself, giving them business tips mean I got to come out of my pocket. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I understand that. Now, when you put all of that aside, in terms of the competitiveness of a Hitman versus New Jersey Twerk, do you think Twerk could stand in front of that? Do you think Twerk could beat him? Given the things Hitman also put out there, the fact that, okay, on big stages in front of big-time opponents, you choke, you Jersey out. Do you think that Twerk could put it together for 3 rounds and possibly beat Hitman Holler?
Twerk is good, but if I'm a gambling man, I would not bet with Twerk. I would not bet with Twerk because I know what Twerk problem is. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good in breaking down these battle rappers and seeing what their problem is. I know what Twerk problem is. This Twerk problem, the style he using is not his style. So that means he have to get into character. And when he get into character, what happens is it takes away from him energy-wise because it's not his natural element. Like, for instance, I sing. And I remember my father was teaching me how to do harmony. But I was so used to doing Michael Jackson and New Edition, it was hard for me to sing in my regular voice. Mm-hmm. And he kept telling me, like, you've been watching them too much. You sound just like them, and that's why you can't hold notes as long as you should, because you're singing like Michael Jackson and Ralph Tresvant. And he had to develop me to know my natural voice. It's the same thing for Twerk. That style he using, that he capitalizing off of, is not really his style. He took it, but he made it his own to the point where he getting all the praise from it. Now, when you watch him rap, this is why he choke a lot. He a big guy who have to alter his voice to sound a certain way he not usually rapping in. Because if you go to his old battles, he didn't rap in that tone and that voice and wasn't doing that like that. That's something he started doing. So now what happens is that take away from your win, that take away from your adrenaline is on another level. So when he rapping, what hurt Twerk is he don't have longevity. That's why he Jersey out at times. He gets short-winded, out of breath, and he a big guy too. So all that play into the equation. So when he going up against Hitman, I would not bet on him against a lot of people because I know all that weighs in the equation. And this is why those top tiers are so successful in going up against these dudes because they all found themselves. Think about this, Drizz. None of them sound alike. DNA, K-Shine, Verb, Hollow.
None of the Dot Mob sounded alike. None of the Midwest Movement people sounded, yeah.
None of NYP, all them, and guess what? They all was, think about just how they found themselves. All their slogans basically is fire. All their signature move basically is fire. None of them even from the same places. None of them in Jersey sounded alike. None of them in New York sounded alike. None of them Detroit sounded alike. None of them in Chicago or St. Louis sounded alike back then. So it was all them rappers and all them had different styles that they all was fire in because they was being them. They found their own self. And this new era is learning off them. So it's just like Big T said in the interview we was doing. He said they learning how to battle rap by watching videos. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They learning how to battle rap by watching battles on video. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you can tell that I said, wow, I never thought about that. And then when he said it, it made perfectly good sense. And this is why I'm saying, like I've been saying, they under an identity crisis. They sound alike. They got that DMV sound. They got that twerk sound. They got the PG one step, and then that bow stuff going on, and they click right. So I don't even trust this era.
So with that being said, when you say all of that, does that explain why there hasn't been another rookies versus vets. When you look at the history of in the head-to-head matchups, I think the vets are clearly beating the rookies in those type of matchups, right? Now,
Right. Definitely.
I'm one of the people that I love the rookies versus vets. The whole concept, the card, all of that, the energy behind it. It was, you know what I mean? None of the OGs wanted to lose to the young boys. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I love that whole energy, and I always wanted a rookies versus vets too. But when you break it down the way you breaking these scenarios down, does that explain why it's not even worth them doing it? Because it could stunt the growth of the young guys?
Yeah, one of the other reasons why it ain't been another one, because the PG turnover is not good. It's not good at all. The rookie versus vet is not good at all, because if you think about it, what was the last good PG class? You get what I'm saying? And then if you only pulling out one person out of 20 that potentially is marketable to the point where fans at least considering coming out of their pocket to support them on a pay-per-view, that turnover rate ain't good at all.
I think the last good PG class with like a bunch of dudes that I thought was nice is the Ryder, Jack Boy, Twerk, Snake Eyes, like that crop. Gluey's, like that crop.
But guess what was crazy? That wasn't really a good one, because it couldn't have been good, because you got to ask yourself this question.
How many of them on the
big
big
potential.
Stage?
Right. Why wasn't they getting the push? Why Ryder set out the whole last year? The year before last.
I genuinely from the bottom of my heart feel like URL messed him up doing that, man. Because he was hot. He was coming off the 2. He had won his one-on-one battles. He was hot in the 2-on-2 battles, and then it's like they sat him down for over a year, and it just messed up his whole momentum.
Nothing.
It messed up the whole momentum for what he had going on.
He got nothing. Right. That was crazy. And that's what I'm saying. That's why another reason why it ain't been a rookie versus vet, because the turnover ratio of coming out with potential good fire PGs, the turnover rate is not good at all. It ain't good at all. And why they had to disguise this born legacy. They had to disguise this born legacy, man, because they really didn't even want to announce who was even going against each other because of fear of that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're not gonna see that. And then another reason why you're not gonna see the rookies versus vets is because they invested in potentially new up and coming battle rappers. So seeing them get smoked gonna hurt they stock. Seeing them get smoked gonna hurt they stock.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't trying to do that. Especially when the turnover rate ain't good. The turnover ratio is horrible. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To the point that now they trying to put mid-tier battle rappers with the PGs to make the battle seem more relevant.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. And why they use now when they throwing their PG battles, they throw them in the DMV, because that's where the majority of the PGs coming out of. So they figured that's where they could sell the ticket at.
Right.
Because that, and you got to give Jack Boy, man, and the Goonies and them a lot of credit on that, because they built that thing up.
They got
Jack
the DMV
Boy,
lit.
man,
That's a fact. They got the DMV lit.
They built that up. So you got to give them credit on that. And then the URL and them came and capitalized off of it. Real talk. So they should be really paying.
So why do you think that? Now I'm on. I know what side I'm on in this. I believe that Midwest movement era, like I believe battle rap back in the day was a tougher era. But I know that's where you stand as well. So I'm going to take the other side. I'm going to represent this era, okay, in this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm going to represent this era, but I'm letting everybody know out there.
Okay.
Don't be trying to snap on me, because I believe the older era was tougher. But I'll argue for this era. Okay. So you tell me, why is the older era the tougher era to you?
I just told you. Well, the number one reason, they all knew who they were. And they knew who they were. They were comfortable who they with. And not only that, they represented something that, okay, battle rapping back then, it was all about respect. And that's when SmackDown also had that slogan too. It was all about respect. They really wanted to make a name for themselves, and it mattered where you was from, because again, New York wasn't giving it up, and the Midwest wasn't accepting the backseat. It wasn't accepting the backseat. They had real grudge matches that meant something, and everybody I was watching. Mm-hmm. It was very personal against them guys, and I respect that it was personal and never got physical and never came to the street stuff. It was strictly heated, intense competition that never got to the point where people got hurt behind it. But them dudes did not like each other. They actually really was behind each other, and they actually really wanted to be respected, wanted people to know they left an impression, wanted people to know that when you come for us, you better be ready. And when you lost, you didn't only lost, you took a loss for the region you represented, and you did not want to be known as that. Not at that time when they were going up against each other, because they had something to prove. Mm-hmm. New York was proving the East Coast was proving they was the best, and the Midwest was proving, no, we here. You're not going to overlook us. And them brothers went to war. And it lit battle rap up to the point that we've been trying to get something like that ever since, and it ain't happened.
Okay, now let me make the argument for a new era battler. Why it's tougher now? Okay. One, you got the PG system, right? First off, it's more of us. That's why it's more PGs. I got way more competition I got to stand out amongst thousands of PGs now. There's literally 1,000 leagues with battlers. It's a lot harder for me to stand out amongst all of these people. Two, let's say I get to URL. Let's say I'm on URL, right? Jack Boy versus Nun battled like a year ago, right? That battle just dropped. Yeah. That battle just dropped last week. The battles don't even drop at a timely manner for you to really know what's going on with them. Like I could have a PG and it might not come out. It might not drop for a year. Like, and then it's 1,000 of us. So I feel like it's harder. It's hard for these guys to stand out. You know what I mean? It's so many of them. It's so many leagues. It's oversaturated. The battles don't drop in a timely manner. There's no real push for these dudes with no name. So what about that?
So is you arguing my case or yours, bro?
I'm arguing the case for the new era against the old era.
Well, that's first of all, they don't even do numbers, man. They battles are vaulted. They don't really like even dropping their battles. They don't sell tickets. The battle rap community ain't liking them at all. The new era, like I said, they all sound the same. They all do the same thing. It's only a couple that let me tell you something. This is why Geechee rose so big to star power so quick. This is exactly why Geechee did that. Because Geechee is one of the ones that fit in the old era. Geechee Gotti come out, and all he doing is representing what happens in Los Angeles. Where he from, how it is where he lives, and he good right there in his zone. He don't have to change nothing. He don't have to fix nothing up, really, if you think about it. And he's good where he at, and it's working for him. He don't sound like none of them. He not doing none of the things he's doing, and he is separated from that class. When these brothers in these identity crisis, what's happening while they're in these identity crisis, they not locking into their true potential and talent. They imitating and mimicking. Stop. They imitating and mimicking other people. Yeah, I hit on the head. They imitating and mimicking. Cut that down for me, please. I'm on the radio. They're imitating and mimicking other people's styles to the point they can't lock in their own, and that's what's hurting their class. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Love you.
I get that.
Bye. And here's the thing. I love you too, baby. Bye. Okay. So that's what's hurting them, bro. See, think about this. It's just like the music industry. You ain't gonna never. What separates the best from the rest It's when they own they found their own niche and they not like everybody else sounding like each other. The new generation, this era, you get away with choking. It's
That's a
like
fact. Back in the day, that's Newborn. Newborn wasn't on URL no more because he choked twice. Like, yeah.
Man, have we ever had these many chokes? Could you look how many times they choke? I'm talking about, fam, they choke almost all the time. And it's like crazy. It's like, and then look, it's so much that hurt these new dudes. It ain't funny. They don't dress because at the same time, you are entertaining. You putting on entertainment. Remember how the top tier used to get on Suge and DNA, and used to always talk about how they dress? Like, y'all dusty, man. Get y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? See, you got to you at the same time, you still entertaining. You got to put on for the camera, the event, and you have to. I'm like this. This how I am, Drizzy, man. I can't speak for nobody else. I like dressing up, fam. And when I'm dressing up, man, it just right. You know, I mean, your confidence level high. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like Drizzy. You know what I'm talking about? You buy a new pair of Jordans. You think, and you be like, man, I'm finna go hoop. I'm finna put up 40 points in these. You get what I'm saying? Right. I'm finna go clown at the gym, right? That's the same thing with battle rap. They forget that they putting on a show, man. They come to the battle, they be dirty, they hair all nappy, they don't get facial trims up and things like that, man. Let's keep it real, fam. I be like, man, you came to your battle dressed like that, fam, with all these cameras on, and you know this finna go all over YouTube. You couldn't dress up for your own show. See, them dudes don't have that. When you used to see Verb and them come in, he called himself Captain Marketable. Hitman them come in with the Cardinal outfits on. Surf them come in with the True Religion outfits, and them dudes were dressing up, man, and they were putting on real shows. They looked up to Part 2. You get what I'm saying? These new dudes come in, you can tell they ain't getting paid no money, man. You can look at their outfit, man. Them brothers be having on Walmart outfits like them brothers be hey, Drizzy, them brothers be $12 down, like, man, that whole outfit like $12.
Man, you crazy, man. You crazy.
I'm keeping it real. No, but keep it real though, Drizzy. They don't dress or nothing, do they, fam?
I mean, some guys they I feel like they getting a little bit better about it. Some of the PGs still be like, what are y'all doing?
Give me one PG that's known for dressing fresh. Give me one. Name me one PG that's known for dressing fresh.
I don't know, man. They got their own swag, man. I'll be. You crazy, man.
You ain't doing it, fam. Just give me one. Just give me one.
Listen, man.
Just give me one.
Listen, man. I'm not doing this with you.
Just ain't doing it. just say you don't know off top, bro. I like that better.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You proving that's the point I'm proving. It's like, and then you know what I don't like about them? They won't even get up under these top tiers to even learn game. Whether they disrespecting them and stuff like that, you should be up under the Arsenal, John, the T-Rexes. You should be learning all you can from them on how to move, how to better yourself as a businessman. You should be learning from Hitman them, man. You get what I'm saying? But no, that's too much. No, F them dudes. We ain't trying to hear nothing from them. Right. And y'all steady getting played. They telling y'all the whole secrets and giving y'all the game. They don't even want to respect it and listen to the brothers.
I don't know. What you think about Goods? What you think about Goods and Cassidy going down in Atlanta, I believe? What do you think?
I'm trying to see what type of venue in Atlanta. Have we saw a battle in Atlanta yet that had a big room? So is this going to be a small room battle?
I don't know what's going on.
Like out of all the battle rap we done seen, John throw Milltown blowing them through down there. My question to you is it a battle? Is it a battle rap venue down there that we have seen with a big main stage? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think we've seen it, but I believe they have some. I just don't. I think maybe a Spit That Heat or a Bullpen maybe they not able to fill a room to the capacity of which a URL is. You know what I mean? Which would make sense. They're smaller leagues.
So you believe URL got a main stage, or
they gotta have a
going
man.
by?
Cassidy and Goods cost way too much for them to not sell out a big room. Come on.
No, but they banking on the pay-per-views now. If that's the case,
true.
we wouldn't have no smack volumes. That's the case, it wouldn't be no smack volumes. But,
yeah, but
they don't care about.
But you don't see the Hitmans and Surfs in the smack volumes.
But they want to do one. You saw Hollow in the smack volume.
That is.
You saw
true.
Arsenal
right.
In the smack volume.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I hope this is on a big stage though, because I don't. Goods versus Cassidy.
It don't appear to be. It's in Atlanta, man. Like, it's in Atlanta. Like, really? Look, I don't know, man. That surprised me too. I'm like, Atlanta. That was surprising though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely surprising.
Yeah. So that's a small room, fam. They finna cater to Cassidy, man. They finna cater to that dude. That's horrible. And what they doing is just trying to pull the wool over Good's eyes to make it seem like they not catering to Cassidy because they ain't having it in Philly to fit his advantage. They trying to make it seem like they doing it on neutral grounds. We ain't having it in New York. We ain't having it in Philly. We just gonna have it in Atlanta. That ain't gonna be no big building. Come on. I don't think that's gonna be no big building.
Do you think it's gonna have that feel in Atlanta though? Like that feel?
Hard, man. That's
I don't know. This is different. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even really call that one, Sam. That's hard. That's really hard. I can't call that. You can't either, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna be. I don't know. Do you think that it being in Atlanta helps Cassidy though? You think it helps him?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
I do. Because I think it helps him because I believe Cassidy probably more popular, so the fans will sway in his favor inside of the venue. But if it's a battle rap, I don't know because and I think it fit. I'm gonna put it this way. I think it fit Cassidy because I don't see no way the URL have a big venue in Atlanta. I just don't see it. I don't see it. So I think that's the advantage Cassidy have. He got a small room set, and I think that's the advantage that he gets.
Okay, so URL went to Houston and had the big room, right? You think this is gonna be more? You think this is gonna be more like URL in Vegas in a small room?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be somewhere to that capacity. Maybe.
I think
Maybe.
It gotta be in a big room, man.
In Atlanta? But this is what I'm saying. As many times Milltown Blow and John threw battles down there, when have you seen the main stage?
But listen, they don't have the following of a URL. They don't have.
But the URL never did a battle in Atlanta.
Yeah, but URL is 100 times bigger than those platforms. You gotta understand. What Blow was doing these things independently. No sponsors, no nothing. He was coming out of pocket for all of that. So he was just doing his thing. Bullpen isn't to the level of okay, you put Bullpen in that big Houston room. You put that in Atlanta. I don't necessarily think Bullpen sells that out.
No, definitely not sell that out.
So that's what I'm saying. URL can.
I can see it's risky. It's risky. But I can see where it probably makes a little sense because Atlanta right now is big on the hip hop. Mm-hmm. Big on hip hop. That scene is big on hip hop out there. So but I still don't see a main stage, fam. I don't see that.
Mm.
I don't see that.
I don't know, man.
I think that's what hurt. I think that's what helped Cassidy out.
Wait, so you think Cassidy actually went around now? Because I know you had him getting killed at first.
Yeah, because I was told. I'm just gonna tell you what I was told. I was told it was going to be on the main stage.
Okay.
Well, if I was told it was going to be on the main stage, and whoever said that may have been may have known it was going to be in Atlanta too, so it might be a main stage then. It might just be a main stage then. I'm anxious to see how how big that place is.
Mm-hmm.
How big that place is. I'm anxious to see that now.
Right.
But I think, but like I said, here's my point. Man, I came up with a cold angle that Goods could use, but he probably done with his bars though. But because I heard Cap say something just so retarded. Oh, that stuff be making me sick. He was saying Goods can't say what angle could Goods use on Cassidy. He can't say nothing about Cassidy at all, but the tranny angle, and he don't think that'll be effective. I'm like, why wouldn't that be effective? It's not just the angle. That challenge everything. You get what I'm saying, Drizzy?
Mm-hmm.
That challenge everything. It don't just challenge a moment you have with a tranny. It challenged the man in you, period.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it makes, if it's landing right, however it's set up, what it does is make a person not, look, so when you saying, I like every time you hear a battle, every battle rapper say this in one of them rounds, and some type of round, they gonna get to a point in your round, your chick want me, or this what I do to your chick in some type of way. Never fails. In a 3-round battle, that's coming from somebody, from each MC somewhere in their round, from somebody in their round. True or false, Drizz?
True.
That's coming. What I'm gonna do to your chick. So if you being exposed on being attracted to men, those lines don't hit. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those lines don't hit. And when you presenting yourself as being a real nigga, now those lines don't hit. Especially if it's done right. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that changes everything. You know what I'm saying? If it's done right, it changes everything. You don't think so?
I mean, yeah, it got to be the right angler that know what he's doing with the angle, though, like you said.
Right.
It got to be executed right. If you just go in there, and you don't really do it right, then it ain't gonna land the way it should.
Right.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Because I'm telling you, Drizzy, when Verb did the angle on Mav, it had me believing that it was truth in that to some degree. Like, and I still sometimes think, like, I wonder, was that really true? You get what I'm saying? Because that's how cold that was. He painted the picture so crazy, it just left you in doubt, like, is that true? You get what I'm saying?
Verb know how to paint a picture, though. Verb know how to paint a picture.
But I think Goods do, too. He always been known for that. Goods always been known for painting. And he good at that, though. Because if you think about Goods, this is why Goods never choke. And this is why Goods is so strategic when it comes to his stage presence, where they give him a lot of praise for his swag. They say his swag and aura because he's so comfortable on stage. He don't rap fast. He talk to you. So if you talking to somebody, you paint the picture.
Right.
When you so relaxed like that, you paint the picture. Man, I'm telling you, man, I will eat Cassidy alive with what I know about him if I was a battle rapper. I promise you, it'll be a body. No bars he could say will get him out of the stuff I say to him. I'm keeping it real. He could say, let me tell you something. You can spit all the real bars you want. Like T-Rex said, it don't equal up to that real stuff, fam. When you really know how to do it. And that's how Mav just beat Hollow. That's how they had Goods, almost so-called beating Rock. When you spitting that real stuff, like that's what had Charlie Cliff beating T-Rex, you can say what you want. But when you spit that stuff and it sounds convincing, remember Calico said, I was told, when you saying real stuff, it don't even got a rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Pontiac, I ain't called none of y'all. I just pulled up.
Right. What do you say? Hey, and look how effective this line was. Snoop sent Tim his money. He went to the gram. Snoop sent me my money, and he said, what? What did he say?
Snoop sent him his money. He all on Instagram snapping pictures. Snoop sent me my money. I took it to Humble and flipped the package with it. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That shook the room so crazy. See, that real talk fam gonna always kill bars. I don't care who you look, and that's why you always see these. That's another thing I don't like about the new class. They're gonna show you just how ineffective they are. Now, since we on the subject, here's another thing. They don't do personals. They ain't even got no personals. That means they ain't been through nothing yet. They don't even have no personals. You can't name one top tier battle that them brothers go at it that they don't bring out personals on each other. And them be the best rounds when it's strategic and set up right. When you be like, then you know it's coming. You know that third round, they finna talk some real stuff. Don't you know, Drizzy? Keep it 100.
Yeah.
You right, here come the third round. He finna say something so personal. And they always do that. These
Swear to God,
Drizzy, yeah. Right. Swear to God game. Or look. The new dudes don't do personals. True or false, Drizzy?
I mean, it's just mostly bar. I mean, it's bar battles, man. Bar fest. That's bar.
Right. So we don't never get that real feel. They never give us that real feel.
But you know what? This is another thing, though. This is another point I want to. This is another thing I want to ask. Okay, so back then. Okay, nowadays, like, shout out to D.I. the Hitty Man Battle Rap Trap. So when you go watch like the recaps of the events, right? You see, like, okay, Tay-Rock at every event, and he don't even be battling. It be mad battlers at every event that's not battling. Back in the day, if Hitman and Verb wasn't on the card, they wasn't there. Like, you gotta understand, these dudes see each other every month now. Hey, they hanging out, smoking together. Like, how personal really it? Like, how can you have a real gripe with somebody? You see them every month. How what?
But that's what's hurting them. See, that's what's proving the point. And that's why I said, that's why I don't even like this new look, I don't like this new era to the point where I can't trust it. They good. They got talent. They good. But what's hurting them is what you saying right now. The click thing is taken away from their originality. They have an identity crisis. The click thing is taken away from them finding. Look, let me tell you something. When you by yourself, what happens is you begin to develop things about yourself. Okay. But when you could be enabled by having a team around you. You get what I'm saying? Because you more focused on us rather than you. You get what I'm saying? And think, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Think about Surf. When have he ever had a team? When have Arsenal ever had a team? Right. You understand what I'm saying? Look, Lux, Hitman, Verb, and Holla, they knew each other, but they wasn't a team. They were just all from the same place, and they were with each other. Right, and they right. Ill battle Hitman, Verb battle Hitman. Look, my thing is they wasn't a team. They wasn't a team. They never came in and say we a team. They like, no, we from St. Louis and what? Just like Arsenal, Suge, Surfwood. They like, look, we from Jersey. We ain't a team though. We got love and respect for each other, but we not a team. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't like what's going on. They writing in clicks now. Then you hear all these. Think about this. You wasn't even hearing about ghostwriters back then. Who was known to have ghostwriters back then when Verb them all of them was rapping? There wasn't no such thing as Lux them and Hollow them and Arsenal them and Verb them having Calico them having ghostwriters. That was unheard of. Right. Unheard of. Now you're hearing quantum physics, or I write for almost everybody. Danny Myers, Chilla Jones, even Rome DMV is ghostwriting. Rome DMV, ghostwriting. Think about it. Think about it. Right. Come on, we not gonna do that.
I don't know, man. Let me ask you this, Truth. Chilla Jones took the King of the Dot championship from Head Ice. What do you think that does for King of the Dot? Like, what do you really think about the King of the Dot chain? Let me say what I think about it first. I think the King of the Dot chain at this point is completely irrelevant. I don't really think people care about it at all. I haven't cared about it for years. I think Head Ice did bring a little bit more validation and credibility to it. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anybody really cares about the King of the Dot chain. I honestly don't. And most of the time, it's somebody who's not from King of the Dot, a non-Canadian person. King of the Dot is King of the Dot, Toronto, Canada. like the people who are the champions aren't like really even affiliated to like Canada. Like I don't really get it. Like it don't really hold no weight to me. What you think? True.
Man, I'm talking. You couldn't hear me?
Oh no, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. You was on mute probably. But yeah,
My bad.
what you think about that?
I said, I think the King of the Dot is done.
Whoa.
They done, fam. Yeah, the King of the Dot ain't been good since Disaster. They lost Disaster, past day. They done.
They like.
Matter of fact, I was just looking at they subscribers today when I was recapping the Chilla Jones and Head Ice battle. Man, them dudes still stuck at 700,000. They had that 700,000 since the Oxymoron and Disaster fall out. They ain't left. Yeah, and it's crazy because they were like 50. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you remember this or not. Maybe if I said it, you may remember it. Remember when I was doing the recaps of the Disaster Oxymoron battles, and I was keeping up with how many subscribers they gained from Oxymoron, and I was like, dang, that Oxymoron pickup put them so high up. They only, cause they at one time they was only like I think 150,000 subscribers away from Smack. And when they did that Oxymoron battle, it put them, that battle was so impactful, the Oxymoron Disaster, it put them 50,000 subscribers behind SmackDown. 50,000. Man, they still right there, man. SmackDown went up on them now. SmackDown went up on them now. Almost 200,000 more subscribers added to them now. And I'm saying to myself, like, that was a tragic loss with Disaster, man. And they like you said, and past day. I'm watching that card, man. I'm keeping it real. I couldn't even get off into that card, man. I'm looking at the lineups and the names on the card. I'm like, this horrible. King of the Dot done. And when you think of the chain, I think it's a joke because nobody wants it. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How you got a championship prize that nobody wants? Cortez forfeited it when he went up against Head Ice. When he got to the third round, his whole third round was about why he didn't want to be a champion, why he didn't want to be the King of the Dot champion. He was talking about how I want to have the freedom to go where I want, battle who I want to battle, and I don't want to have myself be a slave to the chain. You get what I'm saying? Right. But when you think about what's going on, nobody wants to change. It don't have significance to it. It's like it's just something you get. It's like something you get when you're not allowed on the URL. That's what it is. It's like a token that's out there when you can't participate on the URL. That's what it is, man. And it's like even when you get it and win it, you can't even respect it because you know you ain't going up against the best. Right. So you just have like a participation trophy of the highest level you can get to outside of the URL. But I wouldn't even say that because Black Ice Cartel and them talented. Did you see that 3-on-3 battle they just battle they just released with
Clean and yeah.
Man, that was crazy.
That was super fire.
That was crazy.
We're gonna recap.
Didn't that come from who did that? Didn't that come from Queen Flip first?
Shout out to Queen's Flip, Quiet Room. I remember he did that with Automatic Ray. Yeah. He definitely had the.
I saw one with Daylight before too.
Yeah, Queen's Flip was definitely doing those. Those was dope.
And I saw one with Arsenal too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, them nice. I like that. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. That was a good battle. But yeah, I think it's a joke. I'm just like you, bro. I think it's a joke, man. I don't think nobody wanted. I think it's something. Even if one of us was a battle rapper, we could respect it. We looking at it like, oh, I won the King of the Dot chain, and then somebody no battle rapper be like, you ain't battle nobody on the URL. That's where all the best talent at. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
don't
like
know,
a
man.
blacktop thing.
Hopefully, man, they can figure something out and get it together, man. But yeah, I'm not really pressed for that. Moving along, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Queen of the Ring got an event this weekend. You excited about it? The return of Queen of the Ring? What you think about it?
No, I think they done too. And that's no
Oh,
disrespect.
come on,
I think they
Truth.
done. I'm keeping it real. I think female battle rap is done. I think it's done.
Oh, come on. You can't be
I'm
serious.
keeping it real.
Why?
I think it's done. Because all the top girls now they into battling these guys now. They don't think that female move and push them like that no more. All they want to do is battle all they want to do is battle the guys now. You know what I'm saying? And I watch them girls. Them girls is horrible, man. I'm just keeping it real. Those girls are horrible.
What?
They horrible. And what I
You,
mean by horrible, I'm not
okay.
talking about talent.
Okay.
I'm talking about their personalities and characters. I'm watching them. They get too emotional. They still, even to this day, fam, I'm watching their social media. They still talking about meeting up at the event, wanting to fight each other. Horrible. Horrible, man. They horrible, fam. They is horrible. And I'm keeping it 100, man. I saw this. I even got into it. I ain't get into it, but I had a couple comments with Miss Hustle about that, man. You know what I'm saying? She was on Instagram and arguing with a couple girls inside the thing, and they was talking about meeting up at the event. I'm like, that's crazy, man. Y'all just lost these events, man. Y'all keep doing this stuff, man. Don't tell me. I know. Y'all keep on doing this stuff, man. Like, they don't even learn. They don't even listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, man. That's crazy. You messing up these people's event. Instead of trying to get it back on track, even to the point, remember Depot was frustrated about that, and he was like, I'm done, man. I'm done. Yeah. Like, how many events they got to lose? You know what I'm saying? How many events do they got to lose? And they steady talking, they all on social media, but then want to meet up at the event to fight. Girl, bogus, man. They be bogus, man. Right. They bogus as hell. They too emotional, man. They be acting, they too damn emotional, man. Crazy. And I see they all on Instagram. Okay, let's meet up at the event. Then this other girl coming in like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to drag that beat when you get there. I'm like, that's crazy, man. This the same thing y'all just did 2 events back to back. Get out of here, man. They horrible, fam. They horrible, man.
But I mean, I don't be following them on Instagram and stuff, so I don't know. But in terms
they
of
horrible, fam.
But I think it's some battles out there. I mean, all right, let's just look at the card. Couture versus 40 Bars. That's a good battle.
The remote control system.
Yeah, and
Hustle versus Twerk. Wait, do you think Hustle got a chance with Twerk?
Yeah, because Twerk gonna Jersey out.
But it's 1 round though. That's what I'm saying. He could give you 1 round.
Yeah, but it's 1 long round. I told you. He ain't gonna rap that long. Look, let's bet on the side. I bet he Jersey. 1 round.
Nah, he not.
Come on, let's go, Drizz.
All right, we can bet.
Okay, let's go.
We can bet. I think he going.
Bet. It's a bet.
Okay. I think he gonna have a complete round. All right.
I put it this way. Okay, look, it's 1 round. I want to be real detailed in this bet. It's 1 round. I guarantee you he can't rap over 5 minutes without choking. Because I know Miss Hustle going to do like 10. She going to do like 10 minutes.
All right, I could take that bet. I could take that. He can go. He can give me 5 minutes. He can give me 5 minutes.
Bet. Okay. Yeah, and I don't like that.
And then when we come back and we do the next one, we'll see if he made it through. We'll see if he made it through the 5 minutes mark.
But here's my point. You couldn't give us, I guess, because Miss Hustle and Old Red, that was 1 round or 2, and that was crazy. That was a 5 battle. That was a 5 battle. But I love the co-ed battle. That's another reason why. See, that's why I'm saying that female battle rapping done, too. Because if you think about it, like, I mean, who do you got, basically? Who do you got?
Okay, I think my versus Jazz would be a pretty big battle. If Jazz would take the battle.
Yeah, but they not battling on that card. Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's still it's still female battles out there. Queen of the Ring just got to get her.
Yeah, it's right, but that's what I'm saying. It's some battles out there, but think about it. Queen of the Ring ain't been active. You think they finna be active again this year? I think they probably just throwing it one battle. They might do one more. Might. I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it. They might do one battle. I wouldn't bet on it, but.
Well, I hope it goes well, man, because I like Queen of the Ring, man. So that card is March 9th. That's this Saturday, man. So y'all in the New York City area, man, go pull up to that. You got Couture versus 40 Bars, Hustle versus Twerk, Don Lady versus Jada Ray, Mulatto Black versus Cheddar. I like Mulatto Black. RX versus Torture. I don't really know too much about it. We'll see how that go, man. We'll see how that go. Hopefully it go well, man. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's done because I see all the top girls want to do is battle guys. They don't want to battle
but
girls.
But if they were to battle guys on Queen of the Ring, I think that would still be good too.
Yeah, that's why I think Queen of the Ring. If I'm Queen of the Ring, I rebuild. Period. I keep my subscribers I got, and I just change my name. I take away the Queen of the Ring brand, and I start a new brand. Sort of like, you know what Kobe and LeBron and them do when they've been in the game for a long time, and it seems like people get used to them now. Right. See, and I'm telling you, look, people don't know how strategic that is because it makes the people think that something new is here, even though you're still working with the same roster. You're just adding something different. And it's like a mind trick thing. See, you got to even be creative in marketing. You see the Queen of the Ring thing is at a standstill. Okay, now what do you do to get it back up and rolling to do different things? If I was Debo and Babs and them and Vague, like I told Debo and them this before, man, I'm good with marketing. I would make Queen of the Ring just a co-ed battle league. You see this new wave happening where these girls like battling guys, and it seems like, look, and them be the best battles. Did you see when Bullpen and Queen of the Ring went up against each other? Did you see that event?
Mm-hmm.
That event was fire.
Super
they
fire.
Was going at it.
Super fire.
Every
Queen of the Ring won that.
Queen of the Ring won that. I had it tied up. It was 6 battles. I had it tied up 3-3.
Okay.
How you had? Okay, let's go through it.
I had Queen of the Ring 4-2. I don't remember all the battles off the top of my head, but I definitely had Queen of the Ring winning 4-2.
Okay, C3 lost because she choked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that other girl lost to Clone because she messed up.
I will have to look at the card.
And Loso and Treeham beat Farrah and Sony. But then E Hart won, 41, and Bonnie won. I think Bonnie won 41, and E Hart won. It was 3-3. But that whole event was fire. And that's what I would do. I would make it co-ed. I would make it a co-ed battle league, man, because that's something different that nobody ain't done. And and then not only that, it cut out a lot of the violence that them women be doing because they too emotional and they take things too personal. So if you only going up against guys, you get what I'm saying? Ain't no girl finna try to swing off on a guy, and ain't no guy finna try to swing off on no girl. You get what I'm saying? They will tolerate each other disrespect to the point they not emotional against each other. And it seems more so humorous than it do personally. Because if you watch girls go up against guys and they be cursing them out, and guys be cursing the girls out, it's more humorous. It's like more funnier than took it personal. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that'll be better. And like I said, those always be the best battles. Like again, when you think about Miss Hustle and O Red, 40 Bars Cortez, Bonnie Cerrone, 40 and Daylight, E Hart, and dang, she killed Bad News. That was crazy. Man, that was crazy. See, things like that, them be like the best battles, female and guys. So if I'm Queen of the Ring, I do a whole nother makeover. I change the name. I keep my subscriber, change the name, and I make it co-ed. I make it co-ed. And you bringing in 2 different audiences now. Because what guys really say, besides battle rapper, hey, you want to go to the Queen of the Ring? No. You know what I'm saying?
Queen of the I be hearing them Queen of the Ring. I actually went to one Queen of the Ring event. It was pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty. It was actually one of the better events I had been to. Like that's back when I used to always go to events, but I slowed up on that now. But they definitely had a fire event that I had went to. That's the only Queen of the Ring joint I've been to. Let me ask you this, fam. Will LeBron James and the Lakers make the playoffs? Let's.
Oh man, that's crazy. I was so mad, man. They lost to the Bucks, then they come back and they lose. They cheated them out of Phoenix, man. I hated that Phoenix game. They cheated so bad. Oh, I hate the refs. The refs.
That was a bogus foul call on Josh Hart, huh?
Wasn't it, man? That was crazy. He literally hooked the man, threw him down, and the Lakers was on a run. What at that time? It was like 109 to 112.
No, they was down by 2.
Yeah, that was crazy. That turned the whole game over. And that was just so obvious, man. I'm like, come on, really? See, I hated that. They took that game from them. I hated that, man. Ooh, that pissed me off. But yeah, stuff like that. But I don't know. You know what, man? I got hope for them though, man. I'm gonna be optimistic about this. I'm going to say they still make the playoffs because I believe the Clippers keep going down to. They lost their star player with Tobias Harris. They lost him. Yeah, and I think the Sacramento Kings, they just hurt themselves with their Super Bowl and they good players. He hurt his knee?
Mm-hmm.
He hurt his knee or something?
Yeah.
So they both, and them the two teams in a way. So I think for this last 20-game run, they down behind like 4 games. I think they'll make it up. I think they make it. They get in by probably 2. They probably get in by 2. I think I'm going for them to make it. Because the West don't never sleep. All the West got to still play all the way to the end. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, ain't nobody going to have no easy ride all the way to the last game. And I think the Lakers get it together, What you think?
The Lakers and the Clippers play today. So if the Lakers lose to the Clippers today, man, it's over, man. They 4.5 games back already. I mean, here's my thing. Do I think they will make it? I'm a bet on LeBron, man. You know what I'm saying? He's earned that. I'm gonna say they still get in, but am I confident? No. But do I want them to? I'm not a Laker fan, but I want them. I want them to make it. Like I want to see.
Yeah, you want the superstars in the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't want to see the Clippers in the playoffs right now. I want to see the
Lakers or the Kings. I don't want to see that. Right.
I would rather see the Kings in it too before the Clippers. Like I'm cool if the Lakers and Kings make it. Cool, that's exciting. But the playoffs would be really weird without LeBron being in it. Man. It'd be real weird.
Right. Right.
So hopefully they get it together, man. Hopefully they get it together.
Do you think? Now let me ask you a question about the NBA on that. Do you think? See, I'm in Milwaukee right now. Mm-hmm. Do you think the Bucks? Do you think that's just? Hit me out. Do you think that's just regular season playing, and in a postseason they fold? Because it reminds me of what the Kansas City Chiefs be doing in football. They always have this like crazy season, but then you already know they finna get bounced out in the playoffs easy.
I don't think the Milwaukee Bucks are built for playoff success. I think they're having a great regular season. I think in the playoffs they're gonna fold because I think in the playoffs you need. I just don't see Giannis being able to do this for all the way to the finals. I don't think you can win. I don't think he can win. I don't think he could beat the Sixers or the Celtics. I think you breathed in the phone. I can hear you. But I don't think he could beat the Sixers or the Raptors without a jump shot. Just drive into the basket. For one, they don't call don't call as many fouls in the playoffs, which is why James Harden be struggling. And I love James Harden. That's my favorite player. Right. But they're not gonna give you all those fouls, and I'm not. Right. Listen, man, I gotta see it. Eric Bledsoe, Mirotic, y'all gotta show me y'all could do it in the playoffs. I gotta see it. Until then, I'm not a believer. It's a nice regular season, but I don't believe it.
Right. I believe this, and I also believe this. I believe that they ain't got a guaranteed, they ain't got a backup guaranteed person to complement Giannis. And I believe the regular season game, like when people playing in the regular season, it's not really a game plan. It's just, okay, we in Milwaukee, in Milwaukee on Monday, then we in Indiana on Wednesday. So you just in and out. But in the playoffs, you know, okay, we got this team for a whole week. That's the game plan. You get what I'm saying? It's different when you just in and out. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really drawing up a game plan for tonight's game. You just like, you going by the regular season on what that game gives you that night. Like, oh, he was on fire. He was hot that night. But in the playoffs, the coaches got to coach. You know what I'm saying? The players, they have to know the game plan, and you going by a game plan for that whole week or two. Like, okay, we got them probably arguably for 2 weeks. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I don't think the Bucks. I think they just a regular season. They the Kansas City Chiefs right now to me, man.
Right. So let me ask you.
Because I got Philly. I don't think Philly. Okay, let me just give you my prediction. This is my prediction. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think nobody's going to beat Philly in a 7-game. If Joel Embiid is healthy, nobody beating Philly in a 7-game. I don't think nobody beating Philadelphia 76ers in a 7-game.
What about Toronto?
I just don't think they gonna do it, man. I don't think they could do it in 7-game. I think that Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler, because see, Toronto good, but Kyle Lowry, I can't depend on him. I can't trust him in the playoffs.
Right, that's true.
No, and I think that Tobias Harris and Butler put them boys over the top, and I know that in the playoffs they're gonna take it up another notch. They're gonna take it up another notch. I believe 7 games. Yeah, I think 7 games with Embiid, Butler, Tobias Harris, J.J. Redick, and Ben Simmons. That's gonna be crazy in the East. So I got to go with them, and I'm gonna take for the West. I'm gonna keep it real. If the Lakers get in, they going to beat Golden State. Gosh. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. They've been doing it already when they all come together. But look, here's my point. I think Houston, if Chris Paul healthy, and OKC, if the Lakers make the playoff, I think them 3 teams could beat Golden State. I think Utah probably can beat them too.
Nah, I'm not.
Even
I'm
in
not
real.
rocking with Utah. I'm not rocking with them this year.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like OKC, but that's the team I don't trust the most. Just cause like I feel like you never know, man. Rush just might start gunning. You know how he get trigger happy and just start gunning. Paul George sometimes he fold in the playoffs sometimes. I don't know.
When did he folded in the playoffs?
Last year.
Yeah,
he got killed last year.
How?
He got Joe Ingles, bro. He got killed. He got killed by Joe Ingles in the play. He had Paul George had 5 points in the elimination game. He had 5 points.
Yeah. You know what? I will say this too about OKC. Well, it's like right now Westbrook is allowing Paul George to actually just be the scorer of the team. I'm gonna say this though. I think something triggered in him when he faked Durant to the point where he want to do more, and I agree with you. That might end up hurting him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I think because when they face each other, Drizzy, they really, really do. And when him and Durant see each other, it's like they really want to stick it to each other. And Durant, for the most part, always be the one that come out on top.
Yeah.
Because Westbrook just be going overboard.
So that's the NBA playoffs, man. We're gonna stay tuned on that. What do you think about the Cardi B Nicki Minaj situation?
You know what, man? I'm gonna keep it real, man. Cardi killing the game, man. I think Nicki lost her her I think Nicki lost the people that helped her in the beginning of her career and why Cardi is so successful right now. When Nicki first came out, she was one of the ones that women could relate to. She was like their voice. You know what I'm saying? I think as she got more popular, more richer, and more famous, she began to change up the meat of her music. And rather than being relatable, it just started being this crazy, like the Chung Lee song, like ain't the good time, ain't the good time. It's like lifters ain't rocking with that like that. Then you got Cardi coming out, and here go Cardi. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like Cardi is like that down to earth ghetto, but she that one who, when it comes, it's like this. Cardi the one, if I'm in the streets, that's who I'd rather ride with. I don't want Nicki Minaj with me. I want Cardi with me. Cardi know how to keep her mouth closed. Cardi know to go pick up that paper. Cardi know to, you know what I'm saying? Nicki gonna buckle and fold, man, under pressure. I'm sorry, man. I like Cardi because she's more relatable, and this is what's hurt Nicki Minaj, because Cardi can compete with her on levels that other girls usually couldn't. Usually when these female rappers come out, they either wasn't sexy enough, they wasn't talented enough, so Nicki Minaj will have something over them that didn't give them that leverage to get over the top. Cardi come in young, pretty, Latino and black, sitting here, ghetto. She got, it's like,
and she got a big personality that like the younger kids can who they like it. You know what I'm saying? So
she
definitely winning, man. She doing her thing.
Swag crazy. Her swag crazy, fam. I'm talking about she be looking so sexy and seductive, man. I'm talking about, and she so, and see, even with, let's just look, we know that Cardi got a butt reduction, like, not reduction. We know that Cardi got butt implants, Nicki got butt implants. But the difference about they plastic surgeries or what they do, it's Cardi's more believable. Like Nicki booty is just so stupid that it just looks.
Don't be punching on Nicki, man. Don't be punching on Nicki.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. It's like Cardi butt ain't too big to the point it's not realistic. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nicki's is like, it's so dumb that it make you look dumb. It's sort of like if I got Nicki with me on my arm and we out with the homies and things. It's like everybody knows. Cardi got a body that everybody don't know because girls is actually thick like that. You get what I'm saying? Do it make sense? Know what I'm saying, fam?
I get you.
Yeah, you know. And then like you say, she like, her music is relatable, man. You know what I'm saying? And her style crazy. But you know, I take Cardi right now over Nicki any day, man. I'm just keeping it 100.
I think at this point, man,
she like the new wave.
I think Nicki still could do her thing, but I think she just kind of gotta pass the torch, man. Let the young, you know what I'm saying, the young up and coming chick eat, man. You ran the female lane for over a decade strong, man. It's time for the new wave. You know what I mean?
If I'm Nicki, you know what I do? Keeping it 100. If I'm Nicki, you know what I do? Man, I just embrace the young girl because on
That's
some real stuff, Cardi still crazy about Nicki Minaj, because this I usually think be. Even though Cardi know she that truth right now, Cardi still know, like, I like Nicki Minaj. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cardi like Nicki Minaj, even though she the one a lot of people like them both. But I think they could do so much better if they settle their differences and Nicki humble herself and just show the girl something.
If they was able to come together and do a project together, I think for the female community, that'd be crazy.
Crazy. Because I'm going to keep it real. They snapped in that one video with the Migos when they focused on that together.
The motorsport?
Man. Ooh, they looked so good too, man. I'm like, man.
Let me ask you something. I need you to be all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep
like
it
always.
Like always. Keep it real. Now, You being you know what I'm saying, you was in the streets, you did your thing, whatever, you know what I mean? You also served time. You did what you had to do. You served your time, right?
Right.
The Tekashi 6ix9ine situation is okay, so he portrayed to be something that he really wasn't, whatever. I think we all pretty much knew that. Whatever, right? Cool. Situation happened, he gets locked up and he finds out that the people he was affiliated with, they stole millions from him. They were sleeping with his baby mother, and they were planning on killing him. You being a street guy and somebody who has served time, I want to ask you this: is he wrong for snitching on those people? Like what is a street dude? Where do you stand on this?
No, he ain't wrong because it's a code of loyalty to everything. I mean, the purpose of not snitching is because of loyalty. But if that loyalty already been broken and you the one eating the bad end of the stick, why do you have to be loyal? Why do you have to be loyal? And not only that, sex is power. His baby mama was screwing the dude before they put the hit out on him. So you don't think that had anything to do with him sanctioning that hit? If I'm screwing your girl and you in my, it's sort of like, let's just be real. Like you say, I'm from the street. Let's just keep it real. I'm screwing your baby mama. Now, regardless to what, this is how guys feel and think. And I'm going to tell you, like, and coming from me who got 5 baby mamas, listen, man, that's why when I'm dealing with women, I don't like to deal with women who got baby daddy. But let me tell you something. If you got my baby mama, you ain't never safe. Because I can still screw any of my baby mamas. I'm keeping it real. I know that for a fact. If I want to have sex with my baby mama, I can have sex with my baby mama. We done so much stuff together. Look, let me tell you something that people don't know. Even when we see each other, we don't even got to say nothing. We know the business just by look, just by eye contact. You get what I'm saying? She could be with a dude who don't even know I'm her baby daddy, and she see me. It's a look that she know. Just like she can give me a look that I know. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. So I'm saying this to say this. Even though dude was screwing his baby mama, he was never safe to the point where he could be comfortable with that woman because that dude baby mama. And the man in him know that the things he doing to her, 6ix9ine was doing to her already. So you can never be okay because you know he always in the way. Who's to say that dude didn't sanction that? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, fam. And I think that probably played a part in the hit. You don't think that played a part in the hit? I'm having sex with your baby mama. She's sucking me off. I'm doing everything I want to her, but we on the down low. You find out about it through the feds. We on the down low, but the feds the one let you hear what's going on. So we doing it on the down low because we keeping it quiet from you. But yet at the same time, I'm tired of being on the down low. Sort of like when we messing with side chicks. You know how you mess with that side chick and she okay with being a side chick because she know you got a girl, but she okay with it. And then she get to fall in love and she don't want to be the side chick no more. Now she trying to show up, call through all hours of the night when she know you with your girl and want to show up at the crib and start things now and make herself notice. That's how that was. And that's what I believe that really sanctioned the hit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You having sex with the man, baby mama, you probably fall in love with her and stuff like that, man. But no, this dude is gonna always be a problem because he's still out here. So you just be like, man, I'm just gonna whack that stud. Go ahead. I ain't finna do it. I'm just finna let somebody else do it. Yeah, go on, get rid of it. Now I got it all. I got your baby mama. She got your baby. So the money we owe you going straight to the baby. So I get to keep all the money too. We kill you, I'm having sex with your baby mama, and I get to keep all my money. Come on, man.
So he's
you
not.
Gotta go.
So he's not. You're saying he's not wrong for.
Okay, so you finna go do life in prison for the guy that's having sex with your baby mama and finna kill you or take your money just so that people can say, oh, you said that. You be about that life. Man, look, all them guys who saying that, right. Let them been in that situation.
They
Let them
do the
listen
same
to them
thing.
say, man, hell yeah, man. Listen, man. Man, stop it, man. Come on. See, that's what I don't be liking. Look, I don't like when them rappers be talking like T.I. and them and Snoop and them talking. Wait, y'all the same guys who was fighting y'all cases crying. I need to understand one thing. T.I. was a convicted felon, right? T.I. was a convicted felon. He got caught with all them guns and stuff. All these assault rifles and everything on him and everything. That man got community service in a TV show. Huh? The man, am I lying or not, fam? He got community service in a TV show. That's a fact. That's a fact. He only had to do community service and do these speeches. Yeah, kids, stay out of trouble, such and such. Oh, we might well make a TV show out of this. Record this. And that's how they start getting the BET and them special shows. Come on, man. Get out of here. Then Snoop caught the murder trial case. He in court crying and everything. Told on his bodyguard to take the case and everything. But now, Tekashi 6ix9ine in trouble, and guess what? Oh, man, you a snitch, dude. Man, get out of here, man. These brothers, these dudes do anything for the... Right. Oh, that you been in that predicament. I'm telling on all of them. I don't give a damn. You all over my baby head. You all over my baby. And look, and let's just keep it real. Yeah, Shawty only having sex with his baby mama because he telling on him. You think that man ain't telling on him having sex with his baby mama? Like, yeah, you know when he be on the road, he be having sex with all type of girl. You don't think he telling that? Let's just be real. You don't think he dirty macking him? He had to. That's how you work on their mind. You work on their mind and heart. You know she in love with 6ix9ine. That's her baby daddy. That's her only baby daddy. She got a baby by him. You know all his dealings he doing because he trusted in you because you his guy. So you know all the side chicks and all this. But you want his girl. So how do you get in close with her? Was she confident in you? You give her up information like, yeah, you know Tammy, right? The one you got. He still mess with her. I saw that. You get what I'm saying? You play on her. So he was telling on him from the get-go.
Look, man, we gonna clip it here, man. Listen, man, me and Truth, man, we're gonna be linking up a lot more, bringing y'all more of this fire content. Me and Mr. Entertainment Battle Truth.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got to come up with a name for what we do and come together. I like the no hold bar thing though. That's nice too.
Man.
We don't hold nothing back, man. We gonna talk about everything. We gonna give y'all real interviews. We ain't gonna hold nothing back. We ain't gonna kiss nobody but. We gonna give y'all the real truth like y'all want to hear it, man. Look, it's a new era of battle rap blogging and things, man. We ain't politicked up. We ain't compromised. We ain't gonna let nobody desensitize us to the point that we leave out genuine truth to the people, man. We not gonna let them do that to us.
Right. So until the next one, man. Y'all be looking for the next drop, man. We're gonna be linking up a lot more. You know what I mean? This will be on the YouTube pretty soon. Truth, man. Appreciate your time, bro. We're gonna be back soon.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right, one.
My man.